Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. It's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what I have to do professionally.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Tracy once more. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Giants first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dart out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sending a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 5. Sheds off a rusher. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Here's 2nd and 11. Held in by Goddard, left side. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and
The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Still working past the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Complete to number 88, Dallas Goedert. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On first down, Hurts. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. It's a screen to Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 14, Giants nothing. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tracy. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. In on the South had that incredible breakout season last year with Zach Bond.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. He'll try and run this. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Gets it out wide, complete. this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Giants offense all set to get started. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Escapes a defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here goes Dart to the air. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Tracy on 1st down. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Dotson out and waiting for it. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts the throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. He finds Dotson left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 32-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts yet again. The throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This 42 yards from the right hash. Elliott connects there. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Gano ready to send this away.
New York.
Xavier Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Ronald Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Dexter Lawrence.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ball start. Off.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 14. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a small gain up to the 38. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And I love a big old tight end, Kate. I like fast little Ferrari wide receivers, but you give me a big body tight end that can beat one-on-one coverage time and again, sign me up.
And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Another try following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Elliott connects there. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. New York to the line, 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He lofts it deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Front team on the field. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got Smith again. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
2nd and 10.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And again, here's Hurts. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Giants, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Darts out of the shotgun. He can run it. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Tracy once more. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Darts going in the air. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Search he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying again, following the sack. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Has some room to work. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Giants 7.
Gano ready to send this away.
For New York.
Here's a return from the 7. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
18. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
They motion a receiver left. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this one too far in front. front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 36 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Saquon. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
13 more yards.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going to run with Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
34, Giants 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Here's Dart now. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here goes Dart to the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Rondale Robinson. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find the completion.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Dart gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Giants.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Dart. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it! The 50! The 30! He's at the 10! And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown! The Eagles keep running away with this. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Giants 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now he takes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Aziz Ojulari on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 33-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he goes, one final shot. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.